Episode 686. Yishu's Lord Grimm walked over, didn't attack, just stomped twice and called out.
Anybody home? Anybody home?
No response.
No way did I get disconnected.
Xiaobei finally realized something was off. Disconnecting, from a technical standpoint, that's a thing of the past. But there were always other, more forceful causes that could bring it about. A power outage, a mouse chewing through the network cable, or even a computer exploding. All of these were more than enough to force a disconnect.
You're not faking it, are you?
Yishu clearly had a good understanding of Lu Hao's cunning nature. Lord Grimm poked the fallen spellblade again, though this time he was actually doing Lu Hao a bit of an injustice. This time, Lu Hao really did disconnect. Being used as a punching bag like that had him shaking with rage, and in his fury he accidentally kicked the power switch on his computer's surge protector, cutting the power. This wasn't the first time Lu Hao had made such a technical blunder.
What do we do?
Hurry up! If he stays disconnected too long, the system will force him offline. Just kill him now.
Ye Shu ramped up Lord Grimm's attacks. A character who disconnects mid-fight is worse off than one completely defenseless. A pro of Yi Shu's caliber crushed him without breaking a sweat. He and Xiaobei quickly turned Lu Hao's spellblade into a corpse. Over here, Sun Shang was somehow still holding on.
Not yet.
Yi Shu's Lord Grimm walked over.
Almost there. Almost there.
The four of them quickly chimed in.
Yi Chu, if you've got the guts, fight me one-on-one.
Sun Shang was still struggling.
Have some shame? I'm only level 52.
Ye Shu, however, said it with utter conviction. Sun Xiang, distracted for a moment, took another sword strike from Zan Lulin. After fighting this long, their cleric had been dead for ages. They were only still standing because of potions. Sun Shang still refused to back down. He dug through his bag and popped another health potion, calculating how to stretch both his mana and HP to their maximum endurance.
That's kind of hard to watch.
Yi Shu said.
Come on, Xiaobei, let's take him down together. Hurry up and kill him.
The moment Yi Shu joined the fight, the dynamic shifted entirely. He wasn't a link in the combo chain, but he played the role of a patch. If any link in the combo wasn't tight enough, he'd immediately step in to fill the gap. This made the combo even tighter. Sun Shang no longer had any openings to exploit, and his health plummeted. Seeing his health running out, the guy still held his ground. He ignored the damage entirely and went all in on one last strike, straight at Yi Shu's Lord Grimm. Yi Shu couldn't be bothered to dodge. With a flick of his wrist, Lord Grimm's myriad manifestations umbrella transformed into a shield, absorbing the blow entirely.
I'm telling you straight up, if this is how you play, quit Glory. Go play Super Mario or Galaga. One of those is bound to suit you better.
Sun Shang felt deeply humiliated. In his extreme unwillingness, he saw Lord Grimm retract the myriad manifestations umbrella, transform it back into a gun, and blast a shot straight into his chest. Sun Shang's battle mage flew backward, finally unable to get up again, lying at the base of the wall, and he didn't bother to revive.
Astonished. Dead?
Yi Shi seemed unable to believe it. He ran over again, clicked on the mouse, and studied the opponent's health bar repeatedly. It really was 0.
All dead?
Zan Lulan's tone was the same. As he spoke, his gaze swept from spot to spot, each pause marking where he'd once taken down an opponent.
We're absolutely crushing it.
Even Ji Hai, that battle junkie, after scoring a complete victory, didn't immediately shout or cheer. Instead, he used the exact same tone. Xiaobei and Chenye Ruoli didn't speak, but their mood was clearly much the same. Just moments ago, they had wiped out Excellent Era's main team. It was almost too incredible to believe. Even though they weren't using their pro accounts, the players controlling them were still Excellent Era's main roster. Deception said nothing, stepping forward. Neither Sun Shang's battle mage nor Lu Hao's spellblade had revived yet. Deception circled both bodies, silently scooping up the equipment they'd dropped.
Hey, do you have to be so harsh? Super Mario, Sun Shang must be absolutely furious.
Chen Guo, on her end, seemed more pumped than anyone else.
I'm serious. Even Contra isn't suitable for him, and that one has a co-op mode.
Chen Guo suddenly noticed that after his decisive victory, Ye Shu's expression seemed off. There was no joy at all. If anything, he looked a little sad. No, Chen Guo quickly shook her head. She must have blinked wrong. How could someone like him ever be sad? She was about to say something else when Ye Shu suddenly stood up.
I'm going out for a smoke.
Your account's still here, huh?
Chen Guo hadn't forgotten. The appearance of Excellent Era's crew was just an interlude. The three guilds might still be busy at work around here.
Help me log off.
Not killing anymore?
Not killing anymore.
Seeing Ye Shu leave so abruptly, Chen Guo and Tang Ru exchanged a glance, then rose to their feet.
Help him withdraw.
Chen Guo said to Tang Ru, then hurried after Ye Shu. Tang Ru watched the two leave one after another and gave a quiet acknowledgement. Chen Guo stepped out of the private room and saw that Ye Shu hadn't gone anywhere. He was just smoking by the window across the way. Chen Guo walked over slowly, still weighing her words, but when she reached him, Ye Shu stubbed out his half-smoked cigarette on the windowsill. Chen Guo instinctively wanted to snap at him, but at the last second, she held herself back. She thought of Ye Shu's feelings and decided to forgive him this time.
You.
Chen Guo had barely spoken a single word when she suddenly heard Ye Shu let out a soft sigh. Ye Shu gazed out the window, his tone flat.
Excellent Era is finished.
Huh?
Before Chen Guo could process what had happened, Ye Shu had already turned and silently walked away. Chen Guo followed the window, following the direction Ye Shu had been looking just moments ago. The training base of Excellent Era, its team emblem still gleamed brilliantly under the sunlight. But what about the team that emblem represented? Thinking of it that way, Chen Guo felt a pang of regret herself. After all, this was a team she had poured years of emotion into. It wasn't just about admiring Ye Shu and Su Mucheng. If Chen Guo felt this way, how much more so must Ye Shu? He didn't say much about being forced to retire, and he didn't let old ties sway him into giving Excellent Era's in-game forces any special treatment. But that didn't mean Ye Shu had no feelings left for Excellent Era at all.